got baseball straight ahead from Fenway. It's the Yankees and the Red Sox. Get ready. It's next. Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll match up against the American League's Cy Young Award winner for 2012, the hard-throwing left-hander David Price. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees, our game time temperature. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
That's hard hit back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. Brett Gardner steps in now. Now the first pitch here from Price. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Alex Rodriguez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here's the pitch. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is under this one. 2 gone.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Xander Bogaerts gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Mark Teixeira. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy flyout.
Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Betts is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is there'll be others to come.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And that's out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitter. He's not dancing around the zone.
The 1-1 from Price. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Fouled back. Now Price is 1-2. Nope. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Rusney Castillo will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here it comes. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Let's go, Red Sox! Let's go! Let's go, Sox!
Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Blake Swihart gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you've got the pitcher out there and he can't find the strike zone with a map, why are you going to help him? You don't go up there and swing at the first pitch. And if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That is bad baseball right there.
Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Come on, Sox! That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Go, Red Sox!
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here it comes.
Let's go, Red Sox!
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Mookie Betts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. He waits, now the pitch.
No ball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Here we go.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. In the air to left center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. Yeah, I think the scoreboard operator might as well just go home.
Brett Gardner stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center, and that's in there, base hit.
It took him a little while, but this high-powered Yankee offense finally breaks into the hit column here. Let's see if they can do anything with it now.
Mark Teixeira will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Dustin Pedroia is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 15.
Now here's the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Chopper foul. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. We'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now here it comes. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Sinker misses, ball 4. David Ortiz comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Ready? Now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman,
Hanley Ramirez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
All right, Red Sox. Let's
Comes
go, Red
set.
Sox.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
That's slowly hit to the right side. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Carlos Beltran will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Come on, let's get the out here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here you go, guys. Get out of here, Yankees.
Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. The 3-2 now from Price. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Sandoval is underneath this one. 1 down.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro.
Guys, let's go.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's ball one. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Red Sox.
Now Price is 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first stage, an error as the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park. Now 1-0 Yanks. Pablo Sandoval stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Making a bid here to pick up their very first hit of the ball game. This might have been their best opportunity so far. You know, it certainly hit hard enough. But he's got it in his sights out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Blake Swihart to dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. starts things with a splitter outside for ball one.
That's right. Let's do it.
The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Didi Gregorius will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
The 1-1 from Price. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that 2-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
My kids play better than you, Yankees!
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. From the stretch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Throw him out!
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's Price on 3-1. And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Two out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Swing. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Shut him down right here.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, it looked like he was trying to bounce that pitch on the 2-2 count and just get him to chase, but that was a good job to lay off that pitch and push the count full.
Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again.
Overrated.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Odd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Teixeira will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Here we go, Boston!
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
No rushing!
Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
This deep into the ball game, you get the feeling that he's not going to keep getting away with pitches like that, especially when they're up in the zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Come on, Buck!
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, I'll tell you what, that one was loud. I mean, this guy's got a great fastball out there, but if you square it up, it's going to go a long way. And this one, folks, is a boomer right there. Right off the center field wall, and he's going to wind up pulling into second base saying, how did that ball not go out of the park?
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Tommy Lane will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Carlos Beltran will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Hold it, guys. Let's hold them.
Get him!
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
All right, Sox! Woo!
Swing.
And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, the inning starts nicely with that leadoff double, but aside from a strikeout, a ground ball to short is about the last thing you want to have happen. Now, if this is to the second baseman, that's great, but that's just a wasted out here.
Brian McCann takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Don't let him score now.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Stop right here.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Way to go, Boston!
And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Folks, there is not a left-hander alive that likes this pitch. And look at that. The slider breaking sharply away from the outside part of the plate. That is just perfect rotation.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, Red Sox.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate.
And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Xander Bogaerts will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. And a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, Red Sox. Come on.
Now here it comes.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter's getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
Let's go, Red Sox! There we go.
3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
He's all messed up.
Come on, Boston! Yes, Sox!
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Come on, Sox! Okay, good, Red Sox!
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here's a fat one coming. Let's go, Red Sox.
Down to Headley at third. No problem here, 1 away.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
David Ortiz will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You have to say, they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hanley Ramirez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
All right, Ramirez!
The pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Go, Red Sox! Here we go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Let's go, Red Sox!
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Starlin Castro comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Starlin Castro.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Didi Gregorius stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And now a pitch on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looks to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Come on now, let's go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Brett Gardner will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Pablo Sandoval digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. In there, 2-1. Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Headley will wait on it. 1 gone.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. He's now down to his final 5 outs.
Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is a foul ball. Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
A little low, it's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but finish line starting to come into sight.
Blake Swihart will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, not to pour cold water on a possible no-hit bid, but have a look at that pitch count. It's starting to creep up there a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch swung on and sent on the ground down to third. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox 0. Brock Holt will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 12.
Carson Smith come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hard hit to third. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Boy, I'll tell you what. You hit it anywhere near this guy, you're just going to be out. That's the way it is. Look at him just smother this thing, then right himself and make that strong throw over to first base.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go, guys.
This is foul right side. Here it comes. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure if he caught that ball or the ball caught him. You better check the webbing in his glove after that one. I think that's the hardest ball we've seen hit all night.
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Holt is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. High strike there, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling because he's done a heck of a job also.
Beltran is there, 1 away.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Mookie Betts will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. On on the ground. No! There it goes. This is into right field, and the no-hitter will go by the wayside in the 9th inning. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
54. Aroldis Chapman.
Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. He's set, now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Runners on first with one down. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
Little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Xander Bogaerts gets a chance here with the tying run at second and a potential winning run at first with one away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Up top, it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a swing and a high chopper down the third baseline. Here's Castro for one. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to one.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
David Ortiz step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ortiz. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a podcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off a complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top, 1-0. Good night from Fenway.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, but only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.